Yo, what's going on, guys? Nova5 here, bringing you another epic Fortnite Battle Royale video. Now, this video is a unique video to my channel, and it is my personal opinion on the Infinity Gauntlet game mode. I want to say it's called that. It's called Infinity Gauntlet, actually, yes. And basically the Thanos game mode. And I'm going over my good things about it, my bad things about it, 4 points on each. And also my overall rating of the limited time mode itself. I will do this about future new game modes to come to the channel. I will make sure to make a video about them. And let's get right to it. Let's just get straight to it. Beginning with the bad things. There's some bad things about it. And we start with the bad, four good. Let's get to it. Straight away off the bat, after becoming Thanos before, I've seen this in my stream that I did. Bro, Thanos cannot enter super jump, and this is bad for everyone that is used to playing normal Fortnite. And as soon as someone shoots you, you're jumping around, you're jumping to turn, and you're trying to build a wall or whatever behind you. Well, if you get shot in the back and you press your jump button for PS4, it's X. If you press X to jump, you're going to freeze on the ground and start a super jump, and it takes about 2.5 seconds before you can actually get up off the air. And the thing is about that, every time you kill someone, you gain 300 shield, but you never gain health. So once your health is 0, you're gonna die nonetheless, like fall damage almost. But you're gonna die as soon as you hit 0 HP. So quite hard. Like every time someone shoots you in the back, even though he has 1,000 health, those little damage shots can all add up if it's over 300 damage. And if everyone's shooting, it can all add up in the end, because when you're trying to jump around to save you, he freezes on the ground and starts a super jump. About 2.5, you can wait longer, but 2.5 seconds later, then he can do a super jump. And then you can probably overpower other people, even though they start doing the thing that you do with the guided missile, and that's build yourself in a box. And that does work sometimes, but that's the one thing I think Thanos really, the bad side of that, but don't worry, that's not the only bad thing about him. This mode also has something in common with an old mode we had in Fortnite called Blitz. There's Blitz solos, Blitz squads, and it's the eye comes in straight away. At first I was playing, I was like, it's pretty good. I love Blitz, and I love the way the eye comes in straight away. And then after playing for a while, you realise how bad it is. I'll tell you why right now. First of all, Storm takes 5 damage a tick when it's just starting to come in. So make sure you're not in the Storm. Second of all, you have a guy like Thanos. Right, the weird meteor in his gauntlet lands in the eye. So, this eye that you're in, there's guaranteed to be a Thanos at a certain time. There's going to be a Thanos. And as soon as Thanos is a thing, he is stuck in that little circle, and you're stuck in that circle with him. And I don't like, there's not a lot to loot, and I do have a problem with it, the eye coming in straight away. I thought I'd enjoy it, but in the end it does ruin the aspect of it. I'd way prefer if there was just, you could go freely, and the eye would, close in like it usually does. Thanos would have more places to go. He'd have to go to the eye as well, and so would the players. Players could loot other places, and they could also try and stay out of the way of Thanos, because it's too overpowered having him in it. I don't like the circle, right? Let's get that off my chest. It is a personal opinion list, and that has to be one of my opinions. I don't like the way the Storm instantly comes in. But let's go on to the next one. The third bad thing I have about this mode is that everyone is still against each other. So Thanos has 1,000 health, which is pretty damn strong. But what I don't understand here is that everyone is still against him. So everyone's against him, but also everyone's also against you, and everyone's against everyone still. So it's the 100-player PvP. Plus Thanos in there, which I don't like, because people will be fighting each other like a casual game, except Thanos will be taking more people out. And when you get down to 13 people say left in the game, because this happened to me, 13 people left, still against Thanos. He's pretty good health at the time. We're still against Thanos, us 13 people. And you know, maybe you would think, right, let's 13 people, let's team, let's kill Thanos, so let's see who else gets the gauntlet. But no, everyone kills each other. And then eventually it'll just end up with like 1v1. Who's gonna win, a normal guy or Thanos? It's obviously gonna be Thanos, and that's what they can't not do that, but I don't know. I mean, I don't really like that everyone is against each other and against Thanos, and Thanos is against everyone as well. So it's like flipping Civil War mixed with Infinity War, literally in the movies. Take Captain America's Civil War, morph it with Infinity War, and then bring it to Fortnite, and then that gauntlet, Infinity Gauntlet mode is what you get. And the last bad thing I have about this is, if a good player has Thanos, and I mean like a good player, he might have had Thanos a few other times, but if a good player has Thanos, you're screwed. He's going to know exactly what to do. He's going to absolutely destroy you, because he has so much power and 1,000 health. If a good player has Thanos, you're going to lose. You're just screwed. If someone that actually is decent at the game has Thanos, and like they actually don't get jammed by super jump and know what they're doing, you know, they're kind of gonna destroy you. They're just gonna straight up destroy you. It's you, even if you're full shield, you've 200 health. He has 1,000 health. Like that's health and shield combined. He's 1,000 health. And he's just gonna all around rip your head off. That's the last thing I have to say bad about this. So that rounds up all the bad stuff. So let's get to the good stuff. And the good stuff compared to the bad stuff, I think the bad stuff are more in detail than the good stuff. But I'm gonna head over some of the things I like about them. Now I'll just go over them. Right, the things I like, for starters, it combines my two favorite things in the world today: Fortnite Battle Royale and Marvel, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, to be more exact. And those two things are like two things you never expect to combine. But you know, after hearing the superhero team battle pass, or supposedly, I think it's more of a blockbuster movie set, you might think, right, so you know, this might get to good stuff, might get some DC Marvel thing, and then you realise none of those are in there. But to see the MCU sort of, I mean, just Thanos mixed with the Fortnite characters, it leads to a great experience. It really does. But that's what you'd think anyway. Of course, there's the downfalls to it, but it does combine my two favorite things in the world, and I'm really happy about that. And that's one of the good things I have to say. The next good thing I have to say is, I actually don't have a clip of it here because I didn't clip it when I became Thanos. The cutscene of becoming Thanos. When you pick up his gauntlet, he turns massive, and you have an amazing cutscene of him putting the gauntlet on. It's absolutely amazing. Then you skydive down again, and then become smaller, like a normal Fortnite kind of character, I think, but a tiny bit bigger. Bro, the cutscene is amazing. Like, absolutely amazing. I really like it, and I really like what they've done with that. And, guys, the cutscene is amazing, right? That's all I have to say about it. It's an awesome cutscene. If you do become Thanos, definitely pay attention to the cutscene. It's awesome. The next thing I have to say good about it is, of course, personal opinion, it's solos, which is great. I mean, of course, I did complain about the bad stuff about being everyone's against each other, but squads and duos would still be against each other anyway. But I love that solos, you know, because it would be kind of stupid. I mean, you have 3 people on a squad are normal, and they just have that 4th person as Thanos or Thanos. No, it's just not going to work. No, the squad is winning. That's a free win right there. At least in solos, you know, everyone's against Thanos, even though everyone's against everyone. But Thanos usually, like, I'm happy it's solos. End line. I'm happy it's solos. I mean, I'm more of a solo player in general, and for this to be complete solos, I really like that. You can play more, and it's pretty awesome. And then the last thing good I have to say is, first of all, when you're attacking people, his animation, the animation for Thanos is amazing. Like the animation when he punches people, he has the crystals and they glow, and that's amazing. The graphics of Thanos are absolutely outstanding. His headgear, his face, his everything, so well done. It's so good. And yeah, I can't fault that. The graphics for Thanos are great. Fortnite put in amazingly. Really, really good job, Fortnite. Good job. Amazing. And that wraps up the good stuff and the bad stuff. So my personal opinion on this mode, it is a... I have no drum roll because I'm a terrible editor, I'm sorry. It's 6.5 out of 10, which may seem a bit weird, but I'm rating it like a movie. This mode, in my opinion, is 6.5 out of 10. So, yeah, that's what I rate it. So, if you guys did enjoy my opinions, leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below your opinions, either your rating or your thoughts on the good parts or the bad parts. I'll see y'all in the next video.